Good morning, welcome back. We're going tuna fishing again today. Got a fisheries boat coming over to have a look. They're going to board us, that's fine.
Okay. Oh, it's beautiful, eh? Lovely. Alright, Tom, isn't it?
Yeah, hi.
Ben, how
hi,
you doing?
Ben, yeah,
Right,
good, yeah, small mate Pete.
Yeah. How you doing, Pete?
Yeah, good mate, good.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, we were off over at Foy last week.
Oh yeah.
Just doing some shore ups there, and
Any tuna?
tuna were just in the bay there. Yeah.
Always good to get a bit of intel on the tuna. And in exchange for the intel, Ben's asking questions about our method of fishing.
Yeah, so you've got towing at the moment then, haven't you? You've got
Yeah, so we're towing spreader bars at the moment.
Yeah. So you
And
guys,
how we sell our catch.
as the tuna then goes through the process being brought in through to restaurants, people can then scan a QR code and see.
Yeah, Ben's talking about our QR traceability videos. Here's an example of one. This is actually for the day that we're filming now. And I'm about to explain the concept here.
Yeah, so what we're doing is we're filming everything. So I'm filming right now, if that's all right.
Yeah, fine, yeah.
And I know you guys have to film too. And then I'll make a video up of today's events.
Right.
And I'll focus on that exact fish.
And then the film is trimmed right down to a couple of minutes long. And these are given to the buyers to show their customers if they want to. Traceability.
Okay, well, I'll just get some details.
Yeah, sure.
Be good to see one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the PLN's FH20.
Yeah, FH20, yeah. So the fisheries have come on board and they've done a bit of a check on us. We've obviously not got anything at the minute, so there's no catch. Yeah, thanks very much.
Brilliant, welcome.
I should probably ask, like, have you caught anyone doing anything bad with the tuna? Like, you know, anyone catching fish, or have you sort of warned a few people or anything? Or
Yeah, last week we had a bit of a mini chase on our hands off the south coast here near Dodman.
Oh wow!
And obviously you're aware there's a recreational Blue Fin Tuna list as well.
Yeah.
And I was driving our rib at the time, and they sped off. Thought, well, let's go and have a look here, because they had what looked like a lot of tuna gear on board, three decent sized rods. No issues at the time. You know, we were told that they were targeting shark.
Yeah.
But you know, it's raised our suspicions when they saw us and, you know, went quickly, and, you know, we kept up with them and decided, well, we'll do a boarding here, because why are you running away from us, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
But no issues in the end, and all okay.
Yeah.
But, you know, they're aware that we could get on board and check the catch if they had any, and yeah, we went off from there and all good.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, because obviously it's quite a heavily regulated industry, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And the bluefin is obviously a new one for everyone here. So.
Yeah. Still early days, but it's an interesting fishery, and yeah, it's always developing.
Oh.
Yeah. Have a good day.
So we've basically got a load of these herring with us today. I had them frozen for some bait. Yeah, we're just debating the best way to hook it. We haven't actually managed to set ourselves up a pin rig yet, but we're looking at doing it. But yeah, we're just having a look.
Yeah, it's November. The fish are definitely more fussy than they were. You can come along a shoal of feeding fish and offer them the spreader bars, and they kind of ignore them. So baited spreader bar stingers, that seems to get more attention. That's why we've gone for the herring. Going to put another bait on the port stern rod there. Just winding it in now. Check out the dolphin there. You can see we've got a lot of dolphins around us again. It's a good sign in a way. It means the bay's quite active. Things are happening. Yeah, hopefully for some tuna really.
We're out on the grounds. There's quite a lot of activity today. It's nice to see. There's plenty of birds. Absolutely surrounded by dolphins at the moment.
Big old bass behind us. Oh! Keep course, keep steady. Just everyone go for our port side door, and again.
How's it feel, Pete?
Yeah, lovely.
It went off like a train, that one.
Yeah, it's going good.
Absolutely struggling with the cameras today. We've got hardly any power. I'm hoping we get a few shots for you. We fished a herring behind our stinger there. We just tied it on to the hook. So the tail was flapping behind the hook with the squid on top. That fish went for that lure a few times. Oh, we can just see it coming up now. You see a bit of colour in the water. Oh, lovely. That spreader bar is KO'd. Wow, look at the state of the spreader bar. Absolutely mangled.
We're just taking our time here. The fish is on the surface pretty much. It can see the boat, and they get a second wind here. Once that head pops up, then we know we're in ready for landing.
All that bit.
Cut these off, mate. They don't even stick. Pointless.
Absolutely love these Wiremax Pro gloves, they're amazing. Bit of kit for line handling, made by AFCO, but these straps are totally useless. I'll pick these bits up in a minute and I'll land this fish. Yeah, this is a smaller fish, there's definitely not a massive one. It looks very much well within the size limit though. Yeah, it's a keeper.
Huh? He's a keeper though, isn't he?
Yeah, that fish is trying to keep his head down. If he can get his head down, he stands a chance of getting another run. My job is to make sure I can get his head up. Once his head's up and it swings around to the ramp, it's pretty much game over if we can get the grips in.
Hold on. Come back round. You have? Hold up. Readjust. It's alright. Beauty. Thank you, fish. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, honestly, catching these fish at this time of year is getting harder. I've had a lot of blank days, so I'm very pleased to have this on board. Locating the soft spot on the fish's head and then dispatch with a brain spike. For bleeding the fish, I always cut both sides on the pectoral fin recess. And I cut the gill lining a little bit and use the deck wash to help assist with the bleeding.
This is a fantastic bluefin tuna. We've just caught it, it's been dispatched and bled, and now I've done the Shinkei jimmy, which is part of the Icky jimmy procedure. So this is the wire, I've run it down the spinal column, I'm taking it out now. That's disconnected all the nerves, and that will keep this fish in great condition. It will make the meat much tastier. Brilliant, lovely. Really pleased with that. I'm going to gut this fish now, and then we'll get it on ice. This mark here, this is a small incision made to help bleed the fish. It's very important to get the blood out of the fish. Look at these fins, they recess right into this fish. Amazing. Tuna. Stunning colours to these fish. Really quite spectacular. That's our fish there. So we go from the tip of the nose, along the lateral line. The size limit is 115, which would be here. So we're well over our size limit. We have a fish there of 164.
164 centimeters gives us an estimated live weight of around 70 kilos. Going to gut this fish now, get it nice and clean, then we can get it on ice. If you want to see the gutting process in more detail, check out some of my earlier videos. I go through the process in a bit more depth. I know we were using a bag within a bag to try and protect the fish from the ice, but in all honesty, I don't think it really worked that well. I've not given up on that concept, and I've been speaking to some guys about a different type of Hessian sacking style bagging, so maybe I'll try that again next year.
Put some ice inside the fish. I'm going to push that down inside the body cavity in a moment, and then we'll fill this up with the slush ice. You've got to be careful not to leave it on slush too long. Yeah. Now I'm adding some salt water to the ice. I'm going to make a slush ice. This will help us to drop any residual temperature in this fish down to 0 degrees as quickly as possible. Now I can't leave it in the slush ice too long, so once we're happy it's cold and we've turned it over a couple of times, we'll drain out the slush and just keep the ice. One fish on board, very happy with that. Great result, nice early fish for us. It was a bit of a late start. Conditions have got significantly more lumpy since we caught that fish. There's still quite a lot of action out here, so we're going to carry on. But I might tuck inshore a little bit again. Let's see.
Yeah, that was a nice early fish, but we've been out here for a few hours now. We've chased down quite a few shoals of feeding tuna, but they're very elusive at the moment. We're just out here rocking and rolling and hoping we pick up another fish, really.
Bit of a bust this morning, I've tuna in the water here. 1, 2 o'clock.
Pete spotted another bust. We're going to go and check it out.
These busts are really awkward busts. I don't know what's going on. The fish seem to be feeding a lot deeper. We've started fishing a nomad on one of our bars. Let's see, we've got bait on our bars as well. I'm hopeful for a fish, but every time I get anywhere near them, gone. Very fast moving busts. Let's see.
Again, by the time I get there, birds lifting off the water, the fish have gone deep. Yep, we might pick up a fish, but it's not going to be from a feeding frenzy.
Yeah, nothing again, see? Oh well, we're going to roll our fish.
We've rolled the fish a few times throughout the day. We've drained out the slush ice, and yeah, we're just going to fish it on into the evening, I think. Weather conditions have improved again. Yeah, we're going to take one more swing out away from Falmouth and back out into the bay there.
Double back, see him, double back. Like, it really folds the fish, right?
Finally, we get a take. We're into another fish. This is fish number 2. I really hope we land it. Had a good run on it. We've literally been steaming around after these busts for quite a long time today. I'm gonna work on this fish now. This fish is still taking line. That's a good sign. Spreader bar on the surface. Alright.
I could have come up on the drag a little bit on this fish, but honestly, I just don't want to lose it.
There's our fish coming up now. Just got to work this last bit of leader in. It's not even that big. Unreal. It doesn't even look that big. Amazing. So powerful. Crazy.
I reckon as the season went on, the fish have been eating and feeding and fattening up, and they've got stronger. Either that or I've got weaker.
The dolphin having a good look at it.
If you look closely, there's 2 flashes of silver in the water there. There's literally a dolphin having a look at this tuna on the line.
Dolphin having a good look. Alright, coming off the drag. Yoo-hoo, lovely. Bent that hook, is it? Yeah, it has.
A bent hook? How did that happen? I've been using expensive branded hooks, but it turns out that this one is an old hook that snuck through and got made into a stinger. After this, I've been through the entire box of hooks, and anything that looked similar has been taken out of service. I have absolutely no time for cheap hooks.
Swapped out, there's 2 fish on that.
Yeah, alright, do it. Nice, mate, 2 fish. Lovely.
This is hands down the easiest way to roll one of these fish. Get a hold of the anal fin and maybe the pectoral fin and just roll them over. Those anal fins, I know, funny word, but they're really solid, and they're a good lever. If the fish is still alive, you might have to just make sure that the dorsal fin is tucked in.
Okay, you're all probably familiar with the Icky Jimmy now. We're using the Shinke Jimmy wire down the spine of the fish, runs down the spinal column and it disconnects all the nerves. It's well worth a Google. I'm going to show you on this fish how I do it, or what I'm doing. So this is our second fish today. It's a really nice fish. It's a prime size for sale. We'll measure it in a minute and get an estimated weight, but at first glances I'd say this is probably about a 65 kilo fish. Probably equates to around about a 58 kilo fish landed, but that's just a guess. So this is my my Icky Jimmy spike, if you like. It's hollow. I've got my wire here. I'm using the finer wire because it's a slightly smaller fish. I've lined it up with the spinal column inside the fish, and as I push that down, you can see the fish flick and twitch a little bit. See the tail go? You can just see all the finlets moving. It's disconnecting all the nerves. We'll try with the bigger wire just to see, but I think the smaller wire is the way to go. Yeah, that's too big. That wire is too big for this fish, so the thin wire is the one. We run it all the way down the spinal column.
The tricky bit is lining up the hollow spike with the entrance to the spinal column. As you can see, I've actually lost my entrance point here, so I'm just going to relocate it. The spike has a bevel on one side, hence turning the spike sometimes helps. If when you dispatch the fish you really crunch around in there, it can damage the entrance, so you might not be able to Icky Jim it very well if you've done that.
So that's the wire all the way down the spinal column of this fish. I'm going to remove that now. The fish, the second fish of today. How cool is that? Unbelievable. Just see the teeth there. Superb. Super streamlined when they want to be. The colouring, just amazing. Really pleased. That's fish number 2 today. That's a great day out, really. It was a bit of a bonus day because the wind was due to be quite strong. Yeah, stoked. As I was saying with the other one, the minimum size is 115 centimeters, so that would be here. So this fish is again well over the minimum size limit. Oh, it's almost the same, 163 and a half.
Fork length of 163 centimeters, basically the same as the other fish. On the chart that we got given, this is a 70 kilo fish. I think it's probably more like 65 kilos. That's a live weight.
Icing inside the fish here. This will help bring the temperature of this fish down to 0 as quickly as possible, and then we'll fill the rest of this bag up with ice and slush ice, and that will get this fish to the right temperature and it'll be perfect. Perfect. Great day. 2 fish on board. This is the first fish. This is our second fish. Really stoked with that. Brilliant. We'll get an actual weight of the fish when we get in. We're going to meet with one of the MMO officers today. She's going to come and inspect our catch.
God, late in November. Where's the daylight gone? Such short days.
Okay, we're just landing our fish now. We've got Emily here from the MMO with us. She's come to inspect our fish. Hi, Emily.
Hello.
So, what do you think of the fish?
It's a nice fish, yeah. We've just checked the length and the weight, and then checking it against the your catch app.
Yep.
So we're just making sure that everything is all good, documentation wise, minimum size wise, and minimum weight. So that's what we're checking for.
Great.
Thanks.
Cool. Yeah, this is our second fish today, so we're just going to weigh this one now, and yeah, I'll let you know the weights in a minute. Nice weight there, 53.8 kilograms.
53.8 kilograms times 1.16, which is the correction factor to take into account the guts, gills, gonads that we removed, would give us a live weight on this fish of 62.4 kilograms live weight. And back to fish number 1.
Just weighing it now.
It's just a great place in the winter, isn't it?
56 kilos.
At 56 kilograms landed, done the maths, and it comes out at 64.96 kilograms live weight.
That's our fish weighed. We've put them back in the bags, put some fresh ice in there, and we're going to go and deliver them. 26th of November today. We've basically noticed that the fish are getting a bit more fussy as the year goes on. We've started using some bait on some of the lures. We've also been using our Mad Max, this thing. What can I say? This is a really barren day. It's the 30th of November, 24 today. Yeah, the weather's due up. It's going to be horrible. We've snuck out early. We're just going to have a little go. I think we've got about 4 hours of fishing, maybe, if we're lucky. Gotta be honest, a bit of rubbish when you're not catching fish. Let's go. It's the 3rd of December and we are fishing in between raging storms. Winter mode on the Helford. Pretty empty. Ocean Extreme popping rod. These are a few of our options for our popping rod. I reckon the moment we get anywhere near any fish, Mr. Pete is going to be straight on that rod. Nothing for us today. Try again. 13th of December today. Whoa, we're getting near the end. Been stormy as hell. We finally got a weather window. And again, it's rubbish out here. Oh man. Fishing in December. Save some quota for December, they said. Yeah, the prices are really good in December, they said. Yeah, but they didn't say anything about the weather. Yeah, this is pretty rubbish, to be honest with you. Come back, 15th of December today. Yeah, probably one of our last ditch attempts to get a fish, really, I think. Maybe I can get out tomorrow, but after that, see what happens. I think we can pretty much say that the tuna have moved on. I mean, we might get lucky and have a random rogue fish, but it's not looking likely. It's the 16th of December today. I'm fishing solo. Probably one of my last attempts this year to have a go at these tuna. I'm going to head over to Dodman's Way. Hopefully we can get in amongst it. We had a blind strike there the other day. I'm hopeful. Well, it's blooming lovely out here. This is a really nice day. Yeah, I haven't seen a single dolphin, a single tuna fish. I haven't seen anything really. That's it. Finished. No more. Didn't get any. Never mind. Fish have moved on. It's a good learning curve after those storms. So yeah, Falmouth Bay and the surrounding area around the Lizard, our side, no good anymore. Anyway, it's been fun, really enjoyed it. Join us next time for some more adventures. Cheers!